Hey guys, and welcome to a new series from the minds of Lane Trace Productions called Lane Trace Storytime. I'm going to basically tell stories in these story times, which could be sad, mad, glad, or Chad. You'll never know until we get into it. So, you're probably wondering what today's topic is, and today's topic is about past pets. And some people might be wondering, what do you mean by past pets? When I say past pets, I mean not pets out in the past, like I kind of do, but I'm talking about pets that have passed away. It's gonna be a sad one to talk about here for me, so if I start crying and recording, I'm sorry. If I start sounding sad or quieter, I'm still sorry again. So let's jump in. So today's stories are gonna be about my cat, uh, Texas, and my dog Chuck, which are not their real names. And whenever you see an image of them, this is not actually a picture of them. It's a cat and a dog I found online that looks similar to them, but I'm not using their real names and not showing real pictures of them for privacy reasons, of course. So, okay, now that we've got that disclaimer out of the way, let's start. I'm going to start with the story of Truck. He is my dog, and yeah, basically, my dad and mom saw a post about it on Facebook from a guy who was kind of abusive to Buck because of the stereotypical pit bull dog thing, and this was back in 2014. So my dad was like, honey, go get that dog. So my mom went and got the dog, and this starts the story of Truck. Chuck was a pit bulldog, so yeah, like I said a minute ago, he was stereotypicalized to be a bad dog, but he's actually the friendliest dog you would have ever met. Like, if somebody tried to break into my backyard by going through my gate, he would probably, go up to them and try to, lick them and befriend them instead of, alerting us that somebody's trying to break in. So, yeah. Basically, Truck, we had him for many years, along with my cat Texas, which I'll talk about in a little bit. But one day, a sad day for me, we figured out that Chuck had cancer, and he's gonna need a surgery. So basically, Chuck got a surgery, like I just said. He made it through the surgery, luckily, and he had to be inside because we didn't want his stitches to get infected. But when he became an inside dog, one day, a few months later, 3 or 4 months later, he started dripping blood from his stomach, and he couldn't pee easily. So my mom took him to the vet, and we thought that he was going to have to be put down. But he didn't have to be put down, luckily. That time at least. So he was able to get a surgery, but he had stitches, so he was even more of an inside dog. And it was great for us. We thought that he would be okay. We thought he would be fine. But then 2 months later, he started to become immobile. He started to freeze up and not walk. He just froze and stood. He started laying down for hours on end, and my mom knew that it was time for him to go. So she took him to the vet, and he got put down. And I still miss Truck to this day. But he was ready to go. Okay, let's talk about my next pet, Texas. Texas was my cat that we got. Well, we didn't actually get Texas. I need to tell the story of Texas. So basically, there's two other cats in this story, but they're not main cats. So basically, there's two cats, Jennings and Rosie. So here's how it went. Jennings showed up in my mom's and dad's house one day, and my mom was sad for it because it wouldn't leave. It didn't have anything to eat. So she let it in, or her as we learned, her in, and let her eat. So basically, after that, we had Jennings for a month or two, or a year. I don't exactly know. I was very young when this happened. I was 3 or 4. So lo and behold, since it was an unfixed girl cat, a boy cat showed up and Jennings had kittens. And then Jennings ran away. So we had to handle kittens. My mom decided that we'd keep one, and we named that one kitten Rosie. Rosie grew up to be a normal-sized cat, and it was a girl unfixed cat again, which was probably a mistake, but also a blessing in disguise. So, what happened here was Rosie also met up with a boy cat. It might have been the same boy cat. I don't even know. We don't know to this day. And Rosie had kittens. And then Rosie disappeared. So we decided to do the exact same thing, but pick a boy cat this time. So we picked what we thought was a boy cat named Mr. Whiskers. But guess what? We had to change. My mom and dad were changed the name in the first place. We still thought it was a boy, though. Then we realized we had to fix it because it was a girl. So we got the cat fixed, and that is the story of Texas. We had Texas for many years. I grew up with Texas as my cat. I would pick up Texas and run around the house, and Texas would just ragdoll while I'm running around, and I just hold Texas. So basically, yeah. In all those years, I loved Texas very much. I held Texas. I played with Texas. Texas was my cat. But one day, she found something while outside or inside. We still don't know the source. She ate some sort of piece of fabric and started having breathing problems. So my mom realized this a bit too late and then took her to the vet. They said it was either a surgery or get her put down. My mom chose the surgery, of course, because getting put down was a 100% chance of death. Doing the surgery was a 50% chance, 50% of survival. But Texas didn't make it. When my mom figured out the news, she fell on the bathroom floor, crying loudly. I came in there and I figured out and I started crying as well. So, although they're gone, the memories of them will still be in my heart forever. And now, even years from now, with this video here, I'll remember their story. And now y'all guys know the story of Truck and Texas. I hope y'all enjoyed the first Lane Trace story time. I'm sorry it was a bit of a sadder video, and I hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe, but it's free, so if you want to unsubscribe later, you can. And I'll see you later, guys. Bye.